Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I am Jen and you're hanging out with me on Life with Jen. Today is not the normal hair tutorial video. I'm going to be talking about some hair concerns that us as women have and what you can do to overcome the hair concerns that you might have. And today I'm going to be talking about damage, split ends, growth, thicker hair, and then just the overall health of your hair. But before we start, if you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any videos that I post. And while you're at it, go ahead and just click that little bell next to the subscribe button so you definitely get notified when I do upload videos every Friday. They're going to be right here on this channel and you don't want to miss it. So hit that subscribe button so you can come back and be with me. Okay, so we're just going to start off talking about split ends. I guess there's like a misconception out there that a lot of women don't know about, that you can get rid of your split ends without cutting them. And unfortunately, that is not true. To get rid of split ends completely, to like start with fresh virgin hair, you have to cut the split ends. I don't cut my hair. I don't promote cutting your hair. So today I am not going to tell you to cut your split ends off. I'm going to give you some tips that I do to help mend the split ends as best as you can. Because again, I just said you can't get rid of them unless you cut them off. But I don't do that. And I don't think you should either. I think you should definitely embrace your hair uncut. It's beautiful, it's glorious, it's the way God intended a woman's hair to be. So let's go ahead and jump right in to some tips that I can give you on how you can help your split ends without doing a chop. Your hair is splitting because it's dry. A healthy strand of hair is just a straight line, but once your hair starts to get damaged and starts to split, it'll kind of go like this, or it'll have a 3, or it'll have like more than that. It'll look like a tree branch with all of the hair just, and it looks crazy and it is damaged. And that is basically what a split end is. So they say that to get rid of the split ends, you need to cut it off. Otherwise, these splits are just going to continue traveling up the hair shaft. So that's why you see women with cut hair, it's very soft, very smooth, but women who don't cut their hair, when you get towards the ends where there is more damage done, it looks a little more frayed, a little more dry, because they don't cut off the split ends. What split ends essentially need to help them look better is they need moisture. And what I do for my hair, for my ends especially, is I use a oil, or I use a damage repairing deep conditioner. I use leave-in conditioners, I use oils, I use all of the things that are going to just give my hair moisture. You need to restrict heat as much as you can, or you need to buy a really good heat protectant, because if you're not protecting your ends from the heat, if you're not cutting heat out completely, then you are just adding more damage to your already damaged hair, and you don't want that. You want to try to mend your hair as much as possible, and the only way to do that is to restrict or stop using heat completely. When I saw the biggest difference with my hair was when I stopped blow drying it. I would literally wash my hair and then blow dry it on soaking wet hair, which is what you're supposed to do, because when your hair is wet, it's more flexible and so it's less likely to break. But I would blow dry my hair every single time I washed my hair, and then I would curl it, and I would just put all this heat on it, and I wouldn't use a heat protectant at all. So when it came to kind of looking at my hair and trying to figure out what I need to do, I quit using heat completely for several months, and then I just added in the moisture with oils, with really good deep conditioners, with really good leave-in conditioners. That's what helped me. While we're on the topic of deep conditioners, I would suggest using a deep conditioner every single week. If you wash your hair twice a week, use a deep conditioner once a week. Garnier Fructis has a really awesome deep conditioner that's a 1-minute hair mask. I use that. I use it as a conditioner, a leave-in conditioner, and a deep conditioner. So it's like a 3-in-1 and it works amazing. I also suggest using coconut oil twice a month. It doesn't have to be this specific as twice a month. If you want to do once a month, that's fine. But coconut oil has so many minerals and vitamins, and they are just fantastic for your hair. If your hair gets really oily at the scalp, focus the coconut oil on your ends, on the more damaged parts. You can let that soak in for just a few hours during the day, or you can let it soak in overnight and then do a really good cleansing the next day. So next we're going to talk about growth. So your hair grows from your scalp. I feel like everybody knows that, and your hair only grows a very small amount each month. There's not really a way for you to like tell your hair to grow faster. There are some things that you can do to help promote hair growth. This is not a cure-all for you're just gonna have like 5 inches of new hair in a month. Some things that you can do is if you have a lot of buildup on your scalp. When you think about your scalp, it's porous, just like your face. If you're not washing your face and you wear makeup, but you keep applying makeup, you are going to just clog your pores and your face is not going to breathe. That's how our scalp is. If we have a ton of dry shampoo, hairspray, a ton of stuff on our scalp, and we don't cleanse it well each week or every other week, then we are just allowing the buildup to keep building up, and it's not allowing our hair to grow. So cleanse your scalp. I use Live Clean, the apple cider detox shampoo, and then the Revive conditioner. Those 2 products are amazing. When you do wash your hair, massage your scalp, like pretend like you're at a spa and you really need a good like deep tissue massage on your head, and just get your fingers in and just massage your scalp, and it feels amazing. It's going to release all these endorphins. You're going to feel so good after that. It's going to help with the blood circulation, and it is going to help promote hair growth. Also, lavender essential oil is a very good oil to use. You can put a couple drops in your conditioner and your shampoo, also going to help promote hair growth. So if you want to put some shampoo in your hand, put a few drops of lavender essential oil in the shampoo that's in your hand, rub it in, and then go in and massage your scalp. That essential oil is just going to seep in. It's going to help cleanse your scalp. It's going to smell amazing. It's also going to give your hair a really nice shine. There is a black Jamaican castor oil that I have heard is really, really good at promoting hair growth. It also helps bring moisture back into your hair as well. You can take vitamins such as vitamin E and biotin, but make sure that you consult your doctor before you do start taking any vitamins. I have heard vitamin E and I have taken biotin before. Those are really good to kind of help promote hair growth. It's also going to help your skin as well. You can also take the hair, skin, and nails vitamins. I have taken those before. They are amazing. It's not just going to help your hair, it's going to help your skin and your nails, obviously, because that's the name. Next, we're going to talk about damage to your hair. And if you are like me, you're apostolic, you don't cut your hair, we know about hair damage. It is real. Damage can come from many sources. Too much heat, brushing our hair too much, environmental sources. It can come from our water, if you have hard water, if you have rust in your water, which we have rust in our water. There's a lot of things that can put damage to your hair that sometimes you don't think about. So from heat, from brushing it too much. When you brush your hair, you're supposed to brush your hair from the ends and then work your way up. You don't just want to start at your roots and pull down, because that's just going to pull hair out. It's going to rip hair out. If you have tangles, it's just going to rip the tangles from the source, and it's going to cause more damage. And that's what we don't want. We want to prevent damage as much as possible. And your hair, again, needs moisture when it's damaged. When I saw the biggest difference in my hair, I switched to a sulfate and silicone-free shampoo and conditioner. And there are many choices out there. If you go to Walmart, if you go to Target, there's Shea Moisture, there's Cantu, there's Maui Moisture, Suave, which is a very cheap shampoo conditioner, which is what I started with. The shampoo that I used was not completely sulfate free, but the conditioner was completely silicone free, and I had the best curly hair wash days ever. I'm not strictly going curly anymore, but when I do choose to wear my hair naturally curly, I always use Suave because I always get the best results. So another thing that helped me combat the damage that I had going on my hair was I stopped using heat. In college, I used heat pretty much every single day. If I wasn't curling my hair, I was straightening my hair. If I wasn't curling the ends, I was straightening the roots. So there was constant heat on my hair all the time, and I did not use a heat protectant. So that's one thing that I greatly regret, not using a heat protectant. So if you feel like your hair is just too far gone and you really don't know what to do, number one step, stop using heat altogether. If you're not currently using heat, bring in all of the moisture to your hair and focus it on your ends with a really good deep conditioner. You might want to splurge and get a little more expensive deep conditioner and see the results that come from that. Next, we're going to talk about thicker hair. And I think this is also kind of a misconception that a lot of people have about thicker hair. Genetics play a big part into how your hair is. If your hair is curly, if your hair is straight, if you have thin or thick hair. My hair, if I took out a piece of my hair, the individual strands of hair are thick. They're very big compared to someone else. Like I think my sister has thinner hair. If we looked at a strand of her hair, it's going to be thinner. So I have thicker hair and I have a lot of it all in one place. So it really just depends on what your genetics are. Another thing that can help your hair feel thicker and kind of help it to grow is stop over styling your hair. You need to let your hair breathe. So if you're constantly, and I get it, your hair is long, your hair might need a break, especially up by your scalp. If you're constantly wearing your hair pulled back really tight, just wear a loose braid. There are really cute braids like this. It's not a braid, but it's a really cute hairstyle that you can do that's loose. Pull your roots up from your scalp so it's just not so tight. Let your hair breathe. Sometimes we just need to let our hair down. I know it can be kind of annoying sometimes, but might what you need to do kind of help your hair. Sometimes the products that we use help our hair look better really fast, but in the long run, they're not going to be the best products for our hair. So when I started to do my hair naturally curly, and if you look at all of the women that have been doing the curly girl method or did do the curly girl method, they stopped using heat, they stopped brushing their hair, and they switched to sulfate free, silicone free shampoo and conditioners. And there was a time where their hair looked horrible. If you're using really good products, there's going to be a time where your hair looks worse than what it did, but in the long run, your hair is going to look so much better than what it did when you're using the cheaper products that make your hair look good really fast. Nutrition is also a big thing that can help kind of our overall hair health, our mental health, our physical health. If you're eating right, you're exercising, that is going to make a difference in your hair health. One thing that you can do to help stimulate the growth of your hair that might promote hair growth, help you get thicker hair, is to exfoliate your scalp before shampooing. So you can get in the shower, get your hair wet. You can use a brush, or they actually have shampoo brushes that you can use, and you just exfoliate your scalp, go in little circles here and there. So exfoliating your scalp can kind of just help with blood flow. It can help promote hair growth, which in turn might promote you to have thicker hair. Again, when we're talking about thicker hair, it really comes down to your genetics. If your hair really isn't thick, coarse hair, and you have thin, fine hair, you probably aren't going to get super thick, coarse hair, because that's just not your genetics. So there's a lot of things that play into your hair, the way it looks. what's causing your damage, what's causing your split ends, but there are absolutely things that we can do to kind of help overcome these. Now, again, this is not a cure-all video. I'm not telling you that all of these things are going to 100% help you with your damage, your split ends. These are just things that I have done that have worked for me, that I have seen awesome results from. I do still have split ends, I do still have damage, because again, I don't cut my hair, so there's no way for me to 100% get rid of that damage and get rid of the split ends. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love talking about hair. I love giving tips, things that I have done that have worked for me. Again, everything that I have talked about, I have done and it has worked for me. So I just want to encourage you guys, it takes time to grow your hair. It takes time to see a change. If you're really trying to get moisture back into your hair, repair the damage, repair and mend the split ends, it takes time. You're not going to see results overnight. It takes a lot of patience to see results with your hair. So just be patient, love the process, love the hair that you have, because God has made it perfect just for you. The Bible says that we are fearfully and wonderfully made, and I just want to encourage you right now, if you are hating your hair, don't worry. This season soon shall pass and your hair can be better. Your hair can look beautiful. You just have to change a few things, tweak a few things in your hair care routine that will help the damage and that will help the split ends. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love doing it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so you get notified when I do more videos. And that is it for this. That's it for this video. I will be seeing you guys in the next one. See ya.